it's Katie and welcome to my corner of the world and welcome to part 2 of I have a lot of boxes laying around. Part 1 had like subscription boxes and boxes that I've ordered that were kind of pre-curated boxes online, and I will pop a card for that one up here and also put a link for it down in the description. This is stuff that I've ordered from individual stores. A lot of these were Black Friday deals. Some of these were birthday deals. My birthday is at the end of December. So between Black Friday being really late and getting my birthday deals like early in December, I've acquired a bit. I'm going to use those as my excuses while we get into this. So if you want to see what I picked up and from where, what I spent on it, then come join me. Welcome. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. If you are new, hi, my name is Katie, and on my channel I do unboxings. Mainly, I have a couple of subscription boxes. I do some hauls of where there are boxes. Sometimes it's just something like a Dollar Tree haul. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of decluttering coming up this next month. So if any of that sounds good to you, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And to my tried and true subscribers, thank you all so much for coming back and supporting me. I love you guys so much. All right, let's get into this. Whew. It's a lot, but it's been accumulating over about a month or so. Again, it's still a lot. So I'm going to start with my Black Friday ones that I actually got like out in a store. Or I didn't really pick up much in store on Black Friday because I already had most of my shopping done, quite frankly. The only reason I even went out Black Friday shopping is because my 13-and-a-half-year-old wanted to go and experience Black Friday. I'm sorry, Black Friday is not how it used to be. There were Black Friday sales months, like starting beginning of November before the actual Black Friday. The actual Black Friday now is just kind of like, oh hum. So I didn't really get much. There were a couple of things, like a couple of makeup kits and stuff that I wanted to look in Target at. I ended up only getting, well, 2, but really just 1. And they had this Bioma. It wasn't an ornament, like a paper ornament. And they didn't have them in, I was afraid they would be sold out because they were only $5. So I ordered 2 of them, one for me, one for Emily, and we had to go pick them up. So that also got me into Target. But the ornaments that we got, like I should have looked at them before we left the store, because if I was gifting them to someone, I would have been horrified. They were so beat up so badly. What I did though was I took them out of the ornament and like the paper ornament thing, and I just wrapped them individually and put them in our stockings. So the first is the Bioma. This is the hydrating serum. In here, let's see, squalene and glycerin. And does it tell me how much is in here? Or half an ounce. So I think the full one is about an ounce. And then this is the moisturizing gel cream. And we also get a half an ounce of this one. Now this one is probably about 1.5 full size. But I like Bioma. I especially like the serum. I tried it before. I know it's kind of made for younger skin, but I really enjoyed it. And the price point for Bioma is pretty good. The other thing I did end up picking up, because I had been, I'm going to put these down, although they're probably going to fall. There we go. I had been looking on ColourPop at this. I had been looking to see if it was an Ulta, if I could pick it up in a sale. Excuse me, things are falling. And then I saw it 50% off on Black Friday at Target, and I was like, it is one I've been going back and back and forth on. Did I need a new eyeshadow palette? No. Did I want it? Yes. And I also wanted, it had a brown eyeliner. Or it was the only one of these that had a brown eyeliner. So this little set, it was $14 originally. I got it for $7 on Black Friday. And it does come with the little 4-pan palette. This is Sweetie. Yeah, so it has a couple, like 2 shimmer shades. This one is more of a chunky glitter. That one's more of a shimmer, and then a dark brown and kind of a tan. This is like, if I could have 4 colors, I'd probably make the chunky glitter more of like a deeper rose, and make it a shimmer and not a glitter. But otherwise, this is like my jam. This is exactly what I'm wearing every day. That's that chunkier glitter. There's the dark brown and light. Hey, this is all I would wear every day. Before I got into YouTube and into makeup, this is pretty much what I was wearing every day. And I'm kind of like, I want to get back to basics. Do I have these colors otherwise? Of course I do. Oh, and I'll still be using those palettes, but if I had to go back and start over, I'm not doing one of those videos. Those would be the colors, that would be the color palette I would want to pick up. And then I did need a new brown liner. I noticed mine are starting to get pretty dry, so, oh, and that goes on nice and smooth. So, oh, I was very happy with my little $7 pickup. So that was Black Friday. That was like out in stores. I don't think I got anything else. I'm trying to think where else we went on Black Friday. We went to Target. We went to TJ Maxx. Emily was looking for a sweater. She did pick up a sweater finally in TJ Maxx. We went to Old Navy. We went all over the place, and we basically ended up with those 2 things and a sweater for her. All right. One of my favorite brands is Huda Beauty. So she was having up to 80% off on her site. She has it every year around Black Friday-ish. So I went on there to see what I could pick up. And that is what it looks like. Here's what I picked up. Let me show you here. So the first thing I picked up was from Glowish. Wish is her skincare line. This is a makeup brush. And honestly, I think I threw this in because I needed it for free shipping. It was less than what shipping would cost. I hate paying for shipping. I know that's how companies get you sometimes. So I was like right there, super close, and it was like, I'm not paying $8 in shipping when I can add $4 to get free shipping. So, oh, this is, does it tell me what you are? This is an all over powder brush. Oh, simple powder brush. I say I can always, I don't know if I can always use a new powder brush, but I do love powder brushes. So I have a new powder brush that apparently comes in its own little baggie. Also from the Wishful line, I did pick up this eggplant exfoliant, and it's a toner. Oh, it's an exfoliating toner. Ooh, I hope that's okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like a stuff like swimming out in there. It's like the best angle of it. I'm going to assume that's supposed to be there, or I'm supposed to shake it up. Even when I shake it up, it kind of is like chunky. I hope that's how it's supposed to look. I don't know. Let's see how it smells. It doesn't smell off. I'm gonna have to look into that. And from the other thing from Glowish is I got a blush because I needed another blush, like I needed a hole in my head, so I got one. And that is what that looks like. This is in the color, Milky Rose. I thought these new glasses were going to help me with that at near sight, but apparently not. Now, how do I get, oh, it does open like that. So that is what that looks like. That looks way more glowy than rosy. Yeah, I don't know about that being a blush. That is not a, and it feels, I don't like the feel of it either, I gotta tell you. That is not a Milky Rose. That is like, I don't even know, peach? I'm gonna have to see if I can return that one because that one is not pretty. I didn't make a good choice there. Then I got the Nude Light palette. They have the Nude Light, Nude Medium, and Nude Dark. I got the light because those are the colors that I am most likely to wear. I said in the other one that I would do like a full face of makeup. I'm still trying to see if I have enough. So that is what that palette looks like, a little 9-pan. And so let's swatch a couple of things here. So those are the mattes, other than the deepest one down here. Let's see. I don't think, oh, that one's pretty. I was gonna say, I don't think they're gonna show up real well on me. Oh, I got two. This is this one up here. So that one shows up a little bit, and then, and I'm sure the dark one will. Okay, so I mean, you can see I kind of like a set that color story. Yeah, but this one had more of the glitters and shimmers in it, so I wanted to get this for those. That is what they all look like. This one here is actually this right here. Oh, let's see if we can find a spot for these. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, see, this is what makes this palette, are these shimmer shades. Let me see if I can get that baby one there. That's what really makes this palette, are these right here. Oh, alrighty, another one down. And then the last couple items, are these the last ones? Yes, I believe so. Just tell me what I paid for each item. I think it might. It did not tell me what the discounted price was. That is on here, because these were all in that at discount. The last thing I grabbed was a couple of the scents from the Kayali line, which is also Huda Beauty. It's her perfume scents. And I picked up this one. Actually, both of these are double-ended, so you get to try two of them in one. And so this one has, it'd be nice if it told me. I'm gonna have to keep them in here so I even know what the heck I'm using. This one has musk and vanilla. I don't know which one is which. So they're both roller balls. This one I think is the musk. Although I'm getting a little vanilla now. And then this one I believe is the vanilla, but we'll see. Oh, that actually comes out me see if I can show you here. It comes out looking like vanilla. Yeah, that's definitely vanilla. That looks and smells just like vanilla extract. I don't know about that because it's not blending out. What the heck? It smells outstanding. I'm trying to see if I can show. That's what it did the first time on my arm though. Ew. It smells amazing, but I don't want brown streaks on my arm unless I'm swatching makeup. And then this one is supposed to be Sweet Diamond, Pink Pepper, and Utopia, which is a vanilla cocoa. So I thought this was a good way to try the Kayali scents without paying ginormous amounts to buy the Kayali scents. And a full-size one at, well, even this would be normally $32, but they were on sale. Okay, so again, we have two that look very similar. I don't know. I really wish it would be like, have an arrow, like pink pepper, this way. Ooh. Ew, that one's coming out dark too. Yuck. I think that might be the pink pepper. I don't get vanilla or cocoa out of that one. But why are they coming out dirty? That's gross. Have you guys tried any of these? Like, why are they coming out dirty? And this one doesn't want to come out at all. Yeah, this one came out colored too. That's gross. I think this is the pink pepper. I think this one over here was the cocoa. But why are they coming out colored like that? That's disgusting. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to walk around with this on their arm all day. And it's not like they like blend in real well. That one doesn't smell good at all. I think that's the vanilla cocoa. It should smell like amazing, and I don't really think it does. I don't know. I might have to contact them because is it just me or is that weird? I think that's weird, right? Or am I just not used to rollerballs? I don't know. I don't know. You guys are going to have to tell me. And then I did get to choose a freebie sample. This is the Eden Juicy Apple from Kayali. At least this one's not going to turn me different colors. It just may not spray. I think I know why these things were discounted. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, I like the juicy apple. I'm not usually a fruity. I don't usually like the fruit scents, but I do like this one. Okay, one of them was good. All right, moving on. And, oh, this is a small one. And a birthday gift from Bath & Body Works. I could pick like one item that was like $9.95 or less. It's with the regular prices on it, I believe. So this is the gingham in the shea butter hand cream. I think the gingham blue smell is nice, especially for a hand cream. I gotta say, some of the Bath & Body Works scents I like as candles, not so much as body care. Some of them I like as body care, not so much as candles. So, but I do like the smell of this for body care. All right, Macy's. This was Macy's, I think, Black Friday, but it was like prior to Black Friday, I think. Oh, hey, I was looking for this in the last video. This is the Walmart one. And nothing crazy to tell you about in there. All right, I picked up just a couple of things from Macy's, like 2. Let's see, DoorDash coupon and Shutterfly. Don't need either of them right now. I don't know, I must have been into brushes, especially, so I did pick up this set of Laura Geller brushes that were, I think, like 60% off. Both of these they're on sale. So these are the face brushes by Laura Geller. So we have a puffy powder one. We have more of a blush one or an angled one. And then we have 3 more down here. I thought we only had 2 more. All right, we have 2 eye brushes, and then this must be like a kabuki type. Yep, we have a kabuki style one, and for travel. Well, it goes like that. So easy peasy brushes. They feel really nice, though, I will say. I've got to clean all my brushes because, like, I got some new makeup organization for myself over the holiday, and I now have all my brushes in one spot. And I used to have them split between, like, my makeup counter and my bathroom. They're now all on my makeup counter, but the ones that had been in my bathroom had been sitting there and collecting dust, so they need to get washed. The other thing I picked up from Macy's was this MAC. This is like a little bundle. Again, I think this was like 30% off maybe, because I know I didn't spend the $19 on it. I know I got it for something else. I love MAC lippies, but I also love their MAC Stack mascara. So pretty much anytime I see the mascara, I will say this one is deceptive. that is really big compared to that, but I do really like this mascara. And then the little lippy. I want to say I could not find the color on this lippy. Let me see if I can find it here. Hug Me is the name of this. Like, I was looking all over and trying to find the color on this. Oh, that's the basic. This one leans a little bit more peach than pink on the nude side, so we'll see how it works. But I do love my MAC mascara and lippies, so I'll pick those up. And then Sephora. There were a lot of orders to Sephora. We'll start with the birthday gift one, because I think that was the biggest one. Actually, I don't know if that was the biggest one or not. I did get one item from Black Friday, and that was from Urban Decay. It was the Moondust Single Shadow. I got it in Solstice. Let me see if I have. This is a story. This is a story all about how I ended up with 2 of these and did not mean to at all. Let me see if I can find mine, because this will probably go to one of you. These were on 50% off. I have been looking at these, looking at the e.l.f. ones, looking at a bunch of different things, because I was looking for kind of like that one and done. And I still in search of, but this is getting darn close, I will say. So they were 50% off, because they're normally like $20 or something, like, or $24. So it was $12 on Black Friday. So I ordered one and you know, my 2 freebies with it or whatever. And a couple of days later, it said it had been delivered. And I thought, great. Hey, so I went out and looked, and there was no package. And I looked in the mailbox, there was no package. And I went on and the shipping place, and they had a picture. You could not tell if that was my house or not. And like, the picture was super blurry. I don't know what was going on. And I don't know if it was in the mailbox, or I think I checked the mailbox. I don't know. It was in a box though, like about this size. So I don't think it was in the mailbox. So I contacted Sephora and said, hey, my package is missing. I didn't get this. They were like, do you want a replacement? Yes, please. So they shipped out a replacement. Later that day, so this was like the next day, like I gave it a day to see if it showed up. The next day, that's when I contacted them. Damn it if it didn't show up that day. I'm like, how did they get a picture of it before it actually showed up? I still to this day am a little baffled about that. But anyways, so I got the second one. I couldn't cancel the order, and it arrived. I tried to take it back to Sephora and they're like, we can't. I'm like, I don't want money for it. I paid for this one and this one got sent, and because I thought this one was lost in the mail. And they were like, well, it's already out of the system. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, we can't do anything about it at this point. That's what it looks like on there. Let me put it on here to show you. So that's what it looks like on the eye. Isn't that pretty? And that shift. Oh, love it. I will say I usually put like a very neutral, like just set my eye with a very neutral base, but isn't that gorgeous? So I tried to return it. I tried to do the right thing and they were like, no, it's already like out of inventory. There's nothing we can do. Oh, so I now have a freebie one. It's never been open. And so I will probably pass it on to one of you guys. I asked Emily if she wanted it and she did not want it. I asked her if any of her friends would want it, like for a gift, and she said no. I think they're insane because that is gorgeous. But hey, far be it from me. Hey, so I ended up with 2 of those. But I love, usually, I think it's Space Cowboy is the main one that gets talked about. But this one, this Solstice one, if you ask me, it's a sleeper because to me, it gives a little bit more pigment. My problem with like Space Cowboy is it's not really pigmented at all. It's just a shimmer. And I wanted a little bit of pigment on my eyes in addition to that shimmer. All right, so, all right. This was another Black Friday one. And I think this is 3 different orders in here. This was another Black Friday one. This was one, like, I sat there going, oh, do I get it? Do I not? Do I get it? Do I not? It's 50% off. I could not. It was probably a dumb buy. But I got the Natasha Denona My Dream palette because I'm dumb, apparently. Hey, do I need this palette? No. Did I want it? Yes. I did. I wanted a full-size Natasha Denona. All the Natasha Denona ones I have are smaller palettes. Isn't that pretty? And this one, you can see I put my fingers in it. This one had all of the colors that I have been loving. And I'm sorry, Natasha Denona's shadows are, there's nothing like it. They're so creamy. So beautiful. Look at those. I have 2 of the mattes and then 2 of the shimmers on here. All right, and there's nothing like them. Oh, there's the 2 mattes. That one, and it's bumpy because it's going over the bone there. That's a me issue. I didn't swatch that well. And then there's the 2 shimmers. Aren't they gorgeous? So I bought it. I have it. Is it the smartest move I've ever made? Probably not, but I really need to rein it in this new year. All right, and then the 3rd order was in December because I couldn't order my birthday thing. I didn't think I was going to be going to the store. like I said, I did go to the store. I didn't think I was going to be going to the store. And so in order to get your freebie birthday gift, so if you sign up for Sephora, you get a birthday gift that you get to choose every year. This is the first year I was VIB and not just a Sephora Insider or whatever. The Sephora Insider, you usually get to pick a nice little set. Like, it usually comes with a couple of things in it, which is great. But this was the first year I was VIB, which means I spent way too much money at Sephora in the last year. And that's like there's Sephora Insider, and then there's VIB, and then there's like at least another 2 above that. I'm nowhere near there. And I think it was a ridiculous amount that I've spent. So I picked the VIB special one, and it has from YSL. It has 3 different fragrances. So I was like, yeah, happy birthday. So this is what I picked up for my birthday. So like I said, there's 3 different ones in here. I really liked that one of them actually was like a true mini here, like actually gives. So this is the Versace Libre. And that is what it looks like. It is a dabber. It is not. Oh, it is so good smelling. I didn't know if I was going to like it, which is another reason I was glad it was free. But it is really nice. It is really, really nice. So that's the Libre. And then it also came with 2 smaller samples, and that was the Black Opium and the Eau de Parfum. This is, I guess, just the Y. I don't know what that means, but it's Y. Maybe it's a men's fragrance? I don't know. But I've been wanting to try a couple of these. So, the Black Opium. Let me see if it tells me any notes on the back here. No. Yeah, Y Eau de Parfum. The Black Opium. Electrifying energy of black coffee meets the assertive femininity of white flowers. There's thick coffee accord, orange blossom, cedar wood, and patchouli. And as we've talked about, those are scents I tend to like. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. I'm going to go through that way too fast. And then the Y. This has the intensity of a white and dark force. Sage, geranium, tonka bean, and sensual woods. That's what the Y is. Oh, let's spray that one. Ooh. This is definitely smelling much more like a men's cologne to me. So it's probably like more of a universal one. But it's smelling a little bit more, and it looks a little bit more like a cologne in there. So I might give this one to Andrew and see if he likes it. Andrew's a 16-year-old, almost 16-year-old. Wow. Oh, I'm thinking it's 16 here. So that was my birthday gift. I had to spend, I think, like $13 or something to get it shipped. So I bought the Ordinary Serum. I've been wanting to try this, and I thought, well, here's a good chance. Here's a good reason to buy it. This is the niacinamide 5%. And so I have that serum. I am running a little low on my serums. If you look at my serums, though, you'll think like, no, you're not. But a lot of them, there's a whole lot of things in my serum area that are not necessarily serums. And then I have, well, I guess my birthday one was a freebie. But from all my orders, I have all these freebies. Apparently at one point on one of them, and I think it might have been my birthday one, and so like I bought the Ordinary, I got my birthday gift, and then like a VIB thing that you could add on, and it was this Glow Recipe Duo. So I was like, well, heck yeah, I'm gonna add that on. You want to give me 2 things of Glow Recipe for free? Sure. So this is the hyaluronic cream. And then it also has the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrop Serum. So yeah, I'll take those. So I got a whole bunch of freebies from Sephora. Let's see, what is not a perfume here? I have 2 of the Drunk Elephant Be Goldie Bright Drops. So kind of their glow thing to put in your moisturizer. I'll probably give these to Emily. She'll use them more than I would. Then I have Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I'm not going to spray all these because we've already got a ton of perfumes going right now. I have Flower Bomb by Victor and Rolf. Let me open this one up a little bit and show you. Oh, I have Boy Smells. This is less. I was like, I don't even know what a boy smell is supposed to be. Most boys are stinky. But I've heard this is supposed to be really good. So I have a little trial size of that. And I have a little trial size of the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. And that's what we have. All of the items that I have ordered from different places along the way here. I pretty much have enough to do a full face. So let me pause. I need to put on an primer, foundation, eyeshadow primer, things like that. And then I will be back and we'll play in a little bit of this stuff from the last couple of subscription boxes and things that I've ordered. I have plenty of perfume on at this point. Whew, it's a little, I kind of overpowered myself a little bit with all the perfumes here. Okay, so I have all of the base layers done here. I used my Touch in Sol Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer. This is one of my favorite primers. You can see I'm almost out. This is a sample size of it. I did not use the e.l.f. sunscreen one because I do have this one and another one just like this open. And these will start getting hard and chunky if they don't get used within a timely manner after they're open. So I am working on those right now. So this one's almost done and then I'll move on to the other one. And my eye primer is my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is again like a sample size one. And I pick this up whenever I see it in the IPSY add-ons. And I want to say this size is like $13 or something. You can get a full size. It's not super expensive, but it's more than I want to pay. And I do love this primer though. So, concealer, I use the Kokie Be Bright Luminescent Concealer. I love this. It's like $8. There's on the other end of the spectrum, though, for my foundation, I use my Forever Dior. I use 1CR. So one of the lightest cool shades that there is out there. And then I did put bronzer on and I used the Milk Makeup bronzer, and this is in Baked. It looks very dark, but I can blend it out to a fairly sheer cool tone. So that is what is on my face to begin with. All right, let's see, what are we gonna use? Let's use our brushes. We might as well use everything new here, right? Plus, like I said, I gotta clean my brushes. And what do we want to use makeup-wise here for eyes? Wow, I have like 3 different palettes. I have the Huda nude, I have the ColourPop, and of course I have the large Natasha Denona one. Might as well use this one. And I have the Moon Dust, so maybe I'll try to at least incorporate this one in there. I'm going to try to do kind of more of a berry look so that I can incorporate the Natasha Denona berry things that we got in the Trend Mood box. So let's see here. All right, I'm gonna start with Nurture here and kind of set my eyes with that. So take this. I do have my Mickey Mouse mirror, so I'm not trying to hide. I'm just trying to actually see what I'm doing. You know, is rough on a good day. Okay, this is maybe a little darker than I would normally set my eye with. Now this is, though, something that I would put on and then put that moon dust over it and just call it a day. So, like I said, it could be a one and done. It's not quite for me, but it could be. Let me get the other eye here. I do like the brushes. I would normally probably use a little bit of a fluffier brush here to start. And like I said, I would probably use a little bit of a lighter shade normally. But if I was just kind of do like 1 or 2 and done, I would probably do this. Oh, okay. We're gonna cap it there on that one. And then we're going to go into, let's risk it and do Risk. We're just gonna be shiny today. So I'm just doing that in kind of in the outer corner there. I am not a makeup artist by any means, so I just do what I have seen others do and probably do what people did it in 2016 because there's, you know, this is what I've kind of gotten used to. If that comes back, I'm golden. Moving on to the other eye, I'll clean everything up in a little bit. One palette I think I really want to get, or at least one so far that I really want to get, is the Chicago Speakeasy from Nomad. Otherwise, like, the new palettes haven't really been like knocking my socks off, and everything is nude. Granted, everything I just got here was a nude palette, but because everything's a nude, I don't need another nude palette. Like, I think I'm good here, folks. I say that and then watch me get more. All right, so that's where we are now. I'm now going to take this and put this on kind of all over the lid, and then I'll go back to the Natasha Denona and do like an inner corner and a liner. I can't tell if I'm going to love this or hate this right now. What do you guys think? You're probably like, I don't know either. Okay, that's where we are. I can't, I'm like, I see a circle. Now my glasses on, I can't see a darn thing. So you're gonna have to help me here. Now let me go just to the inner corner here and I don't know. I have babies, I have Serenity, and then Vision is almost looking, look at that shift on that one. Oh my goodness. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is grab my ColourPop one because I think I want a really light champagne, and that's what I have here. So I'm going to grab my ColourPop one for my inner eye. And I can say I used 3 out of the 4 on this. Okay, that is what it's looking like right now. Now let me clean up a little bit here. There, and grab my liner brush. Got my liner brush, and since let's get the 4th one in there, just to say we got them all in there. So we'll go to the Huda Nude palette, and we'll use this one down here for the under eye. This is a little lighter than I would probably normally use. I usually use a dark under eye. And I'm probably not going to line the top up lid because my eyes are so hooded, and if I put a liner up there, that's all you see is the liner, or at least if I don't line it, you see a little bit of what I've done here. Okay, let's see if I can do this with I want to be a little bit of a bugger there. Okay, there we go. Oh, and then mascara. I'm trying to find the one that came in the Trend Mood box. Here we go. This is the black. Let's go with the brown one, since I'm trying to, I'm kind of sticking to a more brown mood here, and this is one of the reasons I got the box. So let's go with the brown's not gripping, like this formula is not gripping as much as I would like it to, and it's not lengthening as much as I would like it to. It could be that I'm just used to black, and so the lashes just aren't standing out as much. I do feel like just looking at it here in the camera, this eye looks more open than the other one. So, and I think on a like everyday basis, I think like if I really do my eyes like for filming thing, I would probably use the black because I think it stands out more. But like again, like running out to do errands or something, I think the brown looks a lot more natural, and I would be more apt to use it for that. Add just a little bit more over here. I always feel like I do. You ever feel like you do one eye better than the other? I always feel like on most of the stuff I do my right eye better, but at mascara I always feel like my left eye comes out looking better. And I have no idea why. Okay, so now we have that on. So let's move on to some face products. Okay, so we've got a couple of things we can choose from here. We have the Natasha Denona Berry Pop palette. We have the Amazonian Clay one that came in IPSY. And is that it? Oh, we have this glowish thing that came from Huda that I'm like, hey, this thing is junk. So yeah, it's not going to be that one, and we may have to chalk that one up to so let's see, let's do the berries. We'll do the tart one and another time. So I'm going to start with the cream one and from here. Blend that in. Ooh, it's kind of coming off a little bit more purplish than I thought it would. Ooh, and brighter. That is pigmented. Wow. Wowzer. Wowzer, that's pigmented. Okay. And it got way more down by my cheek than I intended it to. So, all right, let's do the other side. I'm kind of feeling full clown here, but it may be just my impression, and you'll have to tell me how much of a clown it looks like here. Wow, that's really, really pigmented. So a little goes a long, long way on that one. Okay. I'm thinking the topping one is also like super, super pigmented too. So I may go with the Amazonian clay on that one because I don't know about that one. I would definitely want to be at my makeup mirror with that one. So, okay. Yeah. Speaking of powder, I did not get any finishing powder or anything. I don't think I got any setting spray either. Let me grab my setting spray. I've been using the Laura Geller Spackle Mist setting spray. It's all right. I like that it is a very fine mist. But otherwise I don't find it like anything like super spectacular. All right, so like I said, I didn't get any like finishing powder or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that kabuki brush here from the Laura Geller brushes, and I'm gonna use my Hourglass palette. And I have been loving this palette. This palette is so pretty. This is a face palette. That's the ambient light one. This was the lightest one this year that they came out with. And what I've been doing is combining these two, which are both ambient light, like setting powders, but I've been using those, the highlighter, and really the only one I haven't been using a lot is the more peachy blush. Otherwise, I've been using everything a ton in here. I do feel like it just like helps blur everything. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab the angled brush and use that. Where did I put that Amazonian clay one? I almost feel like maybe I should use that Huda one to kind of tone things down a little bit here. Oh, there it is. I dropped it in my lap. So, use a little bit of this one. And this is again in Blushing Bride. Looks like on there. And we're going to put just a little bit on here. There. Because this is baked, it has a little bit of a shine. So it helps brighten up those cheeks. And then we will go, to keep with using as much as we can of the new stuff, we'll go with the Natasha Denona for the highlighter. Although I do love the highlighter in the ambient palette, the Hourglass one. And then I'm going to put just a tiny bit up under my arch, on the brow with the highlighter. Blend that in. And then I'm going to go back to the kabuki brush and the ambient light and just go over everything one more time, spray it off, and then we'll do the lips. And I'm mainly just here going to concentrate on what I just did to kind of blend that all in. I think next year what I'll do, oh, like I said, I really do like the Hourglass stuff. I do feel like it's kind of blurring. I think what I will do is probably not get one of these again, but just get the ambient light powders, because I have a feeling those are the ones I'm going to go through the fastest in here. Alrighty. Lip-wise. The only ones with real color are the ones from the Natasha Denona ones. And so these are both in Berry Pop. Yeah, Berry Pop. So I'm gonna line it first, maybe. Now I'm not a big lip liner person to begin with, so this is already gonna be out of my comfort zone. Okay, liner done. Let's go in with the lippy and see how we like it. I guess I could have put that MAC one on, but that wasn't really in the berry tones. Ooh, that's bright. That's really bright. Ooh. All right, and then I think the last thing I'm gonna do is, if I can find it, I'm gonna use just a little bit of that gloss. Oh, here it is. It was right in front of me. It was like the thing right in my face was the RMS lip gloss. Wipe off my doe foot there to get off as much of the lipstick as I can from it. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my hair and just fix up anything that's glaring that I can't see without glasses on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the final look. Thoughts. Overall, I like the look. The lip color is going to take some getting used to. It's a little brighter than I usually go. The mascara. I kind of said it when I was doing it. The brown is nice, but it does not show up well when I have my eyes, like my shadow. I think it will be good on like an everyday, kind of a no makeup day, but I think I'll stick to black for when I actually do a full look. The blush I like. I'm not sure I love. I feel like I'm seeing a little bit of like pores here, like it's not blurring. I may just stick with the Hourglass. I'll still use the Natasha Denona. I paid money for it. The shadows, so far, I love all of them, which is good since I have all of them. But I am particularly in love with this Moondust Solstice one. Let's see, what else did I use? That's about it. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what I picked up. Did you pick up some of the same? Did you pick up different things? I'm going to try really hard in 2025 to not pick up quite as much as I just did. But like I said, a lot of this was Black Friday, and then birthday deals was also a bunch of it. So that is it. That is all I have for you today. Until I see you next time, have a great day. Bye.